Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles facing Los Angeles.
Boys, nice and high.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Paul Millsap out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Harden. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Thomas in the guard position. And here's Millsap from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. McGrady dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Abdul-Jabbar's got his team on the board to start the game for Los Angeles. Here's Thomas. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here we go, one-on-one. McGrady passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
At the line for two. And he's good on the second. Los Angeles on D. It's a three-point game. Thomas. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Harden, no good. Here's McGrady. Knocks down the three ball.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Abdul-Jabbar with it. Gasol covering. Westbrook kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Good on both. And so just over a minute and a half played. LeBron drive.
Oh, yeah.
The windmill finish. That is nasty. How do you do?
Oh, finishes the play with utterly no regard for his own safety.
Boy, his teammates are just shaking their heads. I think he must have gave them a heads up on that one.
And here is Thomas following the 3 from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Westbrook, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Millsap misses.
Ill-advised shot there.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Stolen by Thomas. Harden has a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 7. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
I tell you what, that's just a... major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Pierce is checked in for Love. Dwayne Wade comes in for McGrady. Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. LeBron with the bucket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Well, you know, it's still early, partner, but that's what we're seeing so far, and we know what he can do on one of his better days. He's hard to handle.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
That's ATM for him. Cash money. That'll get him going for sure.
Now here's Thomas. Rebounded by Hardaway.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the basket by Wade.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Double team on Thomas. Millsap misses.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Walton comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Worthy subbed in for LeBron. Walton against Gasol. Again, Los Angeles.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
It's off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. Harden inside the three-point line.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Hardaway dishes to Wade. To the paint. The rebound by Harden.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Wade. The rebound by Gasol.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Drilled it right as the... And we reached the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Worthy out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Walton. Then there's Allen. And it's Hardaway in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Thomas is out there with Harden. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fires the three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Gasol with the steal. Kicks it to Thomas. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
It's Millsap with the drive. Gasol passes to Thomas. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Hill, he's checked in for James Worthy. Harden. Los Angeles with another miss. Allen inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Harden. LeBron outside. Passes to Harden. Stolen by Allen. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Love's checked in for Walton.
Backcourt
And
violation.
Tracy McGrady subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Poked loose. And stolen by James. And Thomas has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's 13 points for Isaiah Thomas.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Nailed from three-point land. Millsap's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Rodman, and Dennis Rodman with the slam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Thomas. Rodman with the block. Yes, that goes in. Millsap's got 5.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. Dwayne Wade comes in for Allen. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Los Angeles. Now, here's Thomas. 13 points in the game. Here's Harden. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Knocked loose. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. James comes in for Kevin Love. Hardaway is subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Now, Antetokounmpo following the 3-point attempt by Pierce. Here's Towns. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Walton's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Worthy subbed in for Paul Pierce.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Hardaway. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
James, that's a two-pointer. Again, Los Angeles. And here's George for three. Tips it, and it's Towns on the follow.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. And they're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
Some fantastic numbers for Thomas. He's got 13 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
They've got LeBron James. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's McGrady in at the two-guard spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Westbrook kicks to McGrady. And he jams it with authority.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Love. Antetokounmpo up top. It's McCollum on the wing. From deep. And James pulls it down.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And the rejection by Towns. Here's George. It's stolen by McGrady. Westbrook kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Rodman, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Pierce comes in for Kevin Love. And Allen subbed in for James. Here's McGrady. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by McCollum. Los Angeles with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Westbrook with a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Westbrook's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for Los Angeles. Lillard from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got 10.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
George lays it up and banks it in.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Allen passes to Rodman. Back to Allen. Ring shot on the way. Allen with another miss.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Pierce. got a piece of it. Los Angeles leading by 8. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And Los Angeles with some changes. Walton's checked in for Pierce. Worthy comes in for McGrady. Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Allen's shot is off.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Gasol against Walton. LeBron kicks to Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 5 assists in the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Harden. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. Los Angeles making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. The drive by Wade. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Wade's got 7.
And really smart to drop.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Marcus Gasol is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's LeBron James. And it's Harden in the 2. Gasol drops 2.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Offensive rebound. Walton dishes to Love. Millsap passes to Thomas. Jacks up a 3. Again, Thomas missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. Hardaway kicks to Walton. They grab their own miss. Love. Wade outside. Poked away. Millsap with the steal. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Walton. LeBron comes in for James Worthy. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Hardaway. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. So Thomas will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Westbrook against Thomas. It's LeBron with the drive. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles leading by 5. Dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Gasol with the steal.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Love wide open. He fires. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Los Angeles trails by 5. Lillard outside. Shoots from the elbow. And it doesn't even draw iron.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Buries the hook. And Los Angeles leads by 7.
And a hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Lillard again missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And stolen by Love. Outside Westbrook. Here's James. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Stolen by George. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up? PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good there. Towns with the defensive effort. And a wide open look for McCollum. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGrady's checked in. And Los Angeles with some changes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points this quarter.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Harden's shot is good.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's McGrady. Buries the open three to cap the break.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
It's Thomas outside. Again, Thomas missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Fires the three. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by James.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Westbrook kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Westbrook dishes to Abdul-Jabbar.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
It's Thomas outside. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Near the three-point line, it's Love. That's short off the rim.
Ill-advised shot there.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Gets the bucket.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the